Hi, my name is Hannah, and this is my review on the following three 360 videos that I recently watched. For me, what works well for these videos, especially being 360, is that many of them are experiences that most people aren't going to get to experience, and this is kind of an immersive, from home way to see these things, see the pyramids from a crazy view, to climb mountains, to sit in a Red Bull plane. These videos really help to kind of immerse yourself in situations most people aren't going to get to experience. So that was one of the cool pieces that benefits way more from a 360 video than it would from a 2D video, because those feel like you're watching a video. These feel more like an experience. The hard part about older 360 videos, obviously they're pretty low quality. That does take away from the experience a little bit. And they're particularly the pyramid video and the climbing video were a little slow. For videos that are supposed to be exciting and immersive, they were very quiet. They were not super exciting for the content that they could be. So that took away from it a lot. I found myself having a really hard time staying focused on watching, even though they were really cool things that I've never experienced before. The Red Bull plane video was super cool because it was high energy. It had a high energy song. The person in it looked engaged, and obviously it's just a much higher quality video, which helps a lot with engagement in this digital age. The 360 Red Bull video, however, did make me feel a little sick. As someone that gets motion sick, watching the plane flip up and down the first time is okay. The constant is hard, especially in a 5-minute video. If your goal is to sit and watch the whole video, it probably isn't for you if you're going to get sick. Whereas the other videos, because of the speed being so slow and being able to move the camera around to your liking, those were much more digestible. And that was another piece that was better to watch in those. Even though they were lower quality, being able to adjust the viewpoint, I think, was a huge asset to those videos. And I watched them, just full screened on my desktop, so I was pretty close to it with a pretty decent view size. But they were pretty good overall. I think the 360 VR really just brings a more personal, immersive experience to these events. And again, just something a lot of people wouldn't be able to do. But the first two, the pyramid and the rock climbing, were a little slow. And I think a lot of what 360 is it's either supposed to be kind of like calming, serenity, if we were like touring a garden or a zoo, or exciting and kind of getting you engaged. I feel like those missed a little bit of that. They were just more of a put to sleep. Or if they had been maybe like 30 seconds, the length definitely worked against them, especially in today's digital age where many of us have a much shorter attention span. So the speed of those videos was a little tough. But then the Red Bull video, exciting, was also a little hard as a viewer to watch. So those are my thoughts on those videos. Overall, very cool experience. Little pros and cons of each of them, so definitely check them out.